Well, hello, everyone. We are in beautiful Long Beach, California here for the men's pairs final of the 2025 Southwest Open. We got Michael Sadal with his lead Bill Brault versus Harold Krasner. And what?
I'm trying to. This is me or you?
That's you. You muted me somehow.
It's not.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. All right.
Oh, so this is you. Number 2 is you.
Is it? No.
Hello.
Sorry, guys. We're just messing around here with our soundboard a little bit. They're just doing their trial ends, so we're not missing anything. I'm joined by Mr. Steven Smith.
Hello there.
How you doing, Smithy?
Well, I'd rather be bowling in the finals, but or bowling at all. Haven't earned that right yet.
You still got the singles.
Yeah.
I was knocked out by Charlie earlier today, and in an amazing bowl. I think you saw him make that shot, Steve. But pretty much a miracle bowl to win it with the last bowl of the game, just like Harold Krasner just won the semifinal against Charlie. Charlie took their shot bowl out, and then Harold returned the favor and took Charlie's shot bowl off. So that's how they've reached it. Michael and Bill beat Abe Pinella.
This is too loud. I
Peter
can't.
Ritchie.
Can you tell me how to turn mine down? Okay, that's better.
Yeah, so Michael and Bill beat Abe Pinella and Peter Ritchie in their semifinal. And here we are in the final. We got 18 ends, 3 bowl pairs. It's a little bit windy out here, so forgive the shaking of the
crowd.
Let's see what's going on. Cover broadcast. All right, and let us know how we're doing out there. We've had some technical difficulties this week, and we're doing our best. Take this off so you guys can see some of these trial bowls. We moved half a rink over from the fours final because that rink wasn't conducive to a final. So hopefully now that we moved it over, it'll behave better.
I'm not sure. What's this gentleman? His name is Harold.
Harold's the skip. I'm not sure what the lead's name is. Maybe someone can let us know that.
Yeah, we should probably find that out.
Or we should. John, do you know Harold's lead's name?
Harold's what?
Harold's lead.
Oh, Brian.
Brian, that's right. I knew that.
Brian, what's his last name?
Yeah.
Hold on, folks. We're getting the information of the finalists. It was a shocking turn of events in the extra end, actually.
Oh, it was the extra end.
Yeah.
And it looks like Aaron Zangel's tuned in.
Harold and Brian made an incredible 2-shot final end comeback to tie.
Close measure, and they won the measure to get the 2. And they were up big early in that game, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, there's also an interesting strategy that Charlie likes to try, and that is on the final end when it's a close game, a 1-shot or tie game. He likes to put the jack in the ditch and fall on top of it with his first bowl, or have his lead get that jack in the ditch on top of it, and game over. Right? It's great when it works, except for the deli slice.
Yeah, which is what happened to Sadri. He hit the jack with his very first bowl, but it ended up miles away from it, and
nearly went to the boundary marker, and his bowl nearly went to the other boundary marker.
Yeah, and Brian drew one just about to the plank, right in front of the jack.
Right on the plinth.
Yeah, and then Charlie was good enough to draw a good second shot to give himself a chance with his last one to pick it off, and he did. But like I said, Harold returned the favor and took Charlie's bowl off. So it's quite the finish. We wish we could have had that one streaming for you guys, but here we are. We're just happy to have something going.
So I still don't see it. No, that's not.
And
Maybe that's who it's supposed to be.
That's not him.
hello.
Oh, it's Brian is. Let me. I'll go find out.
All right. killed my mic here somehow. Hello, hello, hello.
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
I pushed that button. Jeez,
Was it the ear?
yeah, the ear.
You couldn't hear yourself.
Exactly.
Oh.
So we're referring to the soundboard. We got a Roadcaster soundboard in front of us that we play around with a little
If
bit.
anybody knows how to get the sound effects working, we can't seem to get the Roadcaster sound effects going. So sorry, folks. Won't be any excitement.
Well,
Just be a couple people talking, maybe a little smack talking. We'll see.
we'll see if
Yeah,
they give us reason to.
Yeah.
It's good to see Michael Siddall in the final, a legend of U.S. bowls.
Yep. He's bowling Tigers, I believe. Looks like he's bowling his favorite Tigers.
That's right.
Bill Brault's bowling.
Judelson.
So we got confirmation. Brian Judelson. We'll just stick with Brian.
Yeah, I you know.
And I played Harold and Brian in the final of this same tournament 3 years ago.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Aaron and I won.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
nice. Was it close?
It was not that close. No, it wasn't. But,
Well, they got into the final, so they must have been bowling like they are today. Well, I asked Charlie earlier, I go, are you playing, I go, who are these guys? They don't look like Alex Marshall and Paul Foster, but their bowls sure did. So
Yeah.
anyway, they were pretty spectacular in that game. Charlie was down 12-2 to be be holding game with his last bowl was also pretty spectacular.
all right. Well,
Here we go.
the jack is off. And number
Did you
1 of
say,
18.
what did you say? Don't,
The jack has been sent off.
there
Let's,
we go.
is that better?
Yeah, word in between those two are probably best.
And let me.
PG audience.
I gotta fix the screen here. Let's see what color bowls everyone has. They're all blue and green. So we were gonna go.
What are these turquoise things? Are they Tiger 2s?
I think they are. Yeah.
It must be and.
We're gonna go Siddall, and we're gonna go for blue for him.
I believe Ann Nunez is in the finals in Laguna Beach in the women's pairs, just like hubby, just like her hubby.
That's
going for
cool.
gold.
Might be a nice night in the Brault Nunez household. A couple pairs championships and eat some steak dinner.
Yeah. Who's got the win? Is that you?
I think we both do.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna put a code over mine.
That did help a little bit.
Yeah, it's me. Let's see if I can switch. All right. Well, so far, nothing much has changed.
And there's the scoreboard and 1 of 18. Siddall versus Krasner. This production is being brought to you by Bowls USA.
Thank you, Bowls USA. Beautiful equipment. We get to make the sound effects work. Yeah, we'll get there.
We got a couple months till the U.S. Championships. That'll be our next broadcast
We just needed to be live.
in Laguna Beach. And
Anybody hear anything out there? Maybe we just can't hear it.
anyway.
Really?
So a nice little start here from Brian. He's got basically a front toucher. Bill's got 3-second shots.
All on the side.
And nice, tight little head to start the game. So I'm glad we moved the rink over half a peg, because it seems like we're going to get some good bowls out of this. I played on that end rink that the fours final was on, and it is a bit tricky. So apologies to those guys that were in that final.
I think that corner falls off a little bit somewhere. That's why.
Yeah. It's not horrible. It's just a little tricky. With this wind, things will be a little hard to figure out at moments. The wind gusts. Michael's been there. He's seen it before.
Let's see if we can. How many? We got two people, or just Aaron still?
Well, we got Sean Roney's on there. I don't see how many people on this.
Oh, you can't see it. What about that one over there? Can you see it on this one? No. Can I see your phone just so I can
Harold.
comment on the comment?
Harold on a really, really good line here. Look at that.
My.
So it sounds like they can hear us.
Oh, you can hear us?
Let us know if there's any glitches out there, folks, or if we can do anything better for you. We aim to please, so just let us know.
17 views.
Doesn't say how many are watching live right now, but
We'll just assume 17. I liked how we could see people leaving and coming last time, but
people are loving it, liking it.
yeah, all 17 of them. All right, we're on.
Right, well, let's see how Harold can draw another shot here.
He has.
Looks very close to an hole.
Mm-hmm.
Really trouble for the Sadal and Brault combination. See if Michael can sort this out. Let's check out the Michael Sadal delivery. Been playing this game a long time, and he's quite the talented player.
He's got like 20 national titles between pairs.
In the U.S. Open.
Him and Ivan, didn't he win like 10 pairs with Ivan or something? That's cool.
Yeah, decent weight here, but it's not going to help the situation. So it's looking like Brian and Harold are going to score this first in, barring any craziness here. But they got the bowls behind. They got. I don't see them dropping any shots here, even if Harold gets a little array.
They just took off on Charlie for a 10-point lead before you knew what happened.
That was crazy. As you know, Steve, I was getting there with all the stuff set up, and I put Sadal versus Krasner because Krasner had such a big lead. I'm like, well, I'm just getting it ready. Obviously, I wasn't counting Charlie out. You never do. And then I kind of figured I might have cursed Harold because all of a sudden, tie game, and Charlie had the lead even. So
He had an answer for everything.
So was that a 3 or 2? I'm not sure how many they got there. We'll try to get an indication here from the players if we can. I know it was at least 2. It was a 3, Michael. Michael just let me know, kindly enough. Probably wasn't happy about that answer, but...
I mean, I called it, but...
You did. Smithy's been around. He knows what he's doing.
It's not the greatest angle from here.
It's not. That's why we got the cameras, and that's why the players out there to let us know what's going on. And greens have been pretty decent. Smithy, what do you think?
Yeah. Well, I heard horror stories about Long Beach. It must have been from a previous tournament, but they've done a lot of great work here. I think they're playable.
Yeah, last couple years, greens have been great. Harold probably isn't too used to being on a live stream, so he was standing in the way. He's moved out now for us. Thank you, Harold. Must have heard me.
Are we talking that loud?
I don't believe so.
I'm trying to keep my voice down.
But yeah, the greens here at Long Beach the last couple of years have been wonderful.
Can you hear me? Hear me?
Oh.
Okay. I'll just keep the volume up just a little bit.
Just leave it on that tick mark. That's usually the magic spot. And then this controls how loud you hear. So.
Yeah. I just want to.
Oh, look at this! Whoa. Just passing by.
Swing and a miss.
So yeah, you got a place out in Sun City, Arizona, Smithy, is what I heard.
Yeah, I decided to get serious about getting back into bowls, and so I figured I would move right next to 5 beautiful long bowling greens and see what I could do.
Watch out, everyone! Smithy's back. So you're splitting time then between.
Yeah, I will. I probably won't spend much time, in July, August.
110 degrees.
Yeah, I think it was 113 or over 110 for 3 months.
You got to
Last year.
play bowls at 5 in the morning, right?
It's 100 at 5 in the morning. Yeah, they do adjust the time, but right now it's amazing. There's a nice friendly draw game in the morning and in the evening under the lights every single day.
Uh-oh, we got a little
Oh, we lose connection.
connectivity issue here.
Uh-oh.
Let's see here.
Are you getting
It's
enough?
always something.
What are you getting a signal on?
Thing here. So,
Are you getting? Are you just going off your phone connection?
just, continue recording. Cover broadcast. Here we go. Let's try that. What's going on here? This thing power off on this? Nope. Looks like it's okay. Oh, bear with. Oh, we're back on. We're back, Steve. We're back. Aaron wants me to zoom in a little.
Yeah, because
Look at this shot. Harold Krasner again. I've heard he's been quite the magician the last couple days.
Well, coming off of a beat down on Charlie Herbert, you feel like a monster.
Yeah, that's for sure. Charlie is always on his game. It seems like. Like I said, we were down quite a bit against him. Managed to come back to be tied coming home, and Charlie dropped a bomb in the last one.
Unbelievable. I missed that. I only heard it. All the rumors out swirling around on the screens.
And I was claiming shot of the tournament no matter what happens, but I don't know. Harold picking that ball off clean last bowl in the extra end might surpass it. Level of difficulty wasn't as hard, but semi-final Southwest Open pairs make it or be out, and we made it.
Oh, he's a steady customer. There comes something close. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'd go for it.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Just keep it wide.
Plan
You
B,
get
hit
off
the
the
jack.
edge. Yeah,
Plan B, hit the jack.
yeah. Go for it. That's what I would do. He's going to try it on the...
Even if the jack goes all the way to where Billy's at, they got the shot.
Well, Michael's playing it smart. He's going to play the forehand. If he touches the jack a little, he could bring all those in anyway. Looks
It's a little early. It's a little early to know for sure what the hand's doing.
Yeah, he's a seasoned veteran. I trust his decision making, but
Well, now he's got position for the shot either way.
yeah, good point. Very good point. If Harold can fix his line here a little bit. Looks like it's under again. Well, Bill gonna try to convince him to do it again.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get around that front block out there. Right.
We'll see what he decides.
He doesn't want him to play weight on the forehand.
Because all those catchers back
I
there.
thought the backhand was the shot.
He's playing the backhand.
Turn it over 3 times for a 4.
He hasn't lost interest in it yet. It's in the area of doing something. Yep. No harm, no foul. Guessing it's just a 1.
Anybody joining? Let's see who's out there. No comments.
Michael.
Zoom in a little. We're being asked to zoom in a little. So once we get ahead, we'll try to take care of that, Aaron. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it depends on the end and where the jack is, but we'll try to keep
It'd be
our eye
bigger
on
if
those
you were
ends.
watching it. If you just connected it to your TV, just shoot it up there, watch it on the big screen.
Yeah, long bowls on the big screen. Life doesn't get any more exciting than that.
It sure doesn't. Ever since this became a thing, so you can just go, you pull it up on your phone, throw it on the TV. Now I actually watch bowls. I didn't like watching it on my computer very much.
Yeah, it's a lot better on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
I still tend to skip to the end of the game when I can. But
It just depends. Because you skip through the ends, you can see the score, and you score, and you're like, it's a blowout, and you skip out to the next one.
well, Billy just flying through a little bit here. You prefer your lead to do that than be short. any day of the week.
Three short bowls on the side didn't really help last time, so he's got a better plan this time.
Gosh, and for Charlie and Sadri, you got to feel for them. You lose a heartbreaker like that, and then you got to go out and play a 3-4 game. Always is not easy. I've done it many times myself. And
Yeah, I think that's one of his, kind of little rivals at the Laguna Beach Lawn Bowling Club that he's playing. If I'm not mistaken, isn't he playing Alan?
he's playing Abe Panella.
Oh, Abe. Yeah, I'm sorry, I meant Abe. Yeah. So
I think it's a little more frisky than rival.
Oh, you think it's a little friskier than that? All right. Well, so this is going to be like, this is.
It's a grudge match.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there was that. Oh, let me show you that.
Billy does
Do we have any way to show the fans anything? I guess I could hold it in front of my camera or something. It's a little something that.
Well, let's see if Brian can fix his line. His weight was dead on with the first bowl. He's fixed it. Good bowl there, Brian. Holding 2. See if Billy can make the adjustment on his weight or run into something. One of the two. Doesn't really look like Abe though that much.
Well, it's whatever I guess AI does for you. He looks a little short and stocky.
Well, Bill stacked the back for Michael here. Couldn't find the weight adjustment that he wanted. Let's see if Brian makes him pay. Brian's gonna. That's good. Smithy's showing me these graphics of some AI deals with Charlie and Abe. It's amazing what AI can do these days.
It's going to take over our jobs pretty soon. They won't even need us to announce anything. Just be some sort of computer eye.
Jerry Knotts watching from the PIMD.
Jerry, long time, man. It's been a long time. I'm making my comeback. I'll see you soon.
Billy's in the middle of the rink.
Yeah, Billy is in the middle of the rink.
There we go.
All right. Mr. Hurd.
He hears you from across state lines.
Yeah. We used to communicate, like sonar or something.
Well, Michael draws a nice second shot there. That takes a little of the pressure off.
Yeah.
And then as a commentator, I don't really want to be rooting too much for one team or the other, but I am really good friends with Michael and Billy.
Yeah. Ditto.
Yeah, Harold and Brian are great guys. Just Michael and Billy are two of my really good buddies in lawn bowls. So naturally, I'd probably be pulling for them a little bit, but I just want to see a good game more than anything.
Well, they're incredible national champions of multitudes, and so you expect them to play a really good game. I'm not sure about how many titles or I don't know too much.
They both have quite a few. I think Billy has like 8
Oh yeah,
majors, and Michael has like 10 or 11 or something.
Yeah.
Billy just got off the plane a couple days ago from Aberdeen, Scotland. He's at the indoor.
Yeah, indoor.
So that's a great shot from Harold. Wow.
Indoor singles.
And Bill did okay. He's 3 and 4.
Could be down 4 again here.
I believe so. That was a big shot from Harold. See how Michael handles the early pressure here. He's got a nice little path in there. Dangerous. Harold still has a bowl left, so he can still add to the count if Michael doesn't fix this. He doesn't hate it. In fact, I think he might like it. It's a little short. Oh,
Could be down to 2 though.
yeah, he did cut it Dan definitely cut out. Yep, 2 it is, Brian says, so.
Shot back. Anybody hear anything out there?
Smith is handcuffed with his sound effects here.
No sound effects. I might figure it out though.
Harold doesn't need to change much here. Did switch his hand. Weight looks decent if he gets a clear road in there. No, doesn't quite make it. 2 it is. Looking at another one, but yeah, I think it was just the 2. We'll add 2 more and an early 5-1 lead. Krasner team here to 4 ends of 18. So early days. Feels good to have this stream going, man. We've had some difficult times this week with getting back on track with our live stream, and the 4s we did record it. Thanks to Scott Marzoni for making that happen. So he and Frank Napoli commentated that one. We got it recorded, and we'll post that at a later time for everyone to check out. We're having some connectivity issues with Facebook that day, so it appears that we've gotten that fixed, and we're back. Just as Bill did in the last end, Brian passed through by a couple yards, but probably right near the tee, so always a handy spot. Bill with a much more handy start this time. Michael like that. Comes the man, the myth, the legend himself, Charlie Herbert.
What's happening, boys?
Oh, we're just watching some lawn bowls here and trying to run our mouths.
Nice.
Make it interesting.
Nice.
Just telling the hordes of fans about your miraculous shot earlier against me.
It was. I will admit to that.
If I just knew how to play a good block, I could have blocked it better. But
Yeah. Well,
everyone said it was perfect, but obviously it wasn't.
It definitely changed the shot, so made it a degree of difficulty higher.
Yeah, that's for sure. Charlie had to be perfect, and guess what? He was.
Well, not on the last end of the last game, overtime.
Nearly.
We
you were
also
nearly.
I did what I could,
From
and he did what he did.
From 12-2 down to holding game in the second playoff end. In the playoff end.
Yeah.
That's not a bad place to be.
Yeah, it was.
You
it
could
was
have
a good
tucked that
comeback.
bowl a little bit inside though, so you
Yeah.
could no. I'm just kidding.
Well, I know. Tell me about it. But I looked up to the heavens and said, "Hey, give me this shot, please." And he did. And then I forgot to say, and oh, by the way, Mr. Krasner missed his, and he didn't.
And
And now
not,
he's
I don't know
playing.
if you heard, but his lead was trying to tell him to draw that.
Oh, golly, I wish he would have listened.
And his lead, he literally
I know.
looked back at me. He goes, "What do you think?" And I just looked at him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what to
Yeah,
do.
I coach you now.
And,
Yeah.
but I did agree with Harold, obviously. I think picking out
Yes.
the ball.
Oh,
was
that's the shot.
the shot, 100%. Right?
Because you draw and you go in, and you're really frustrated that you didn't take the shot at it. Wow, there he is again.
There he is.
Holy
Magic
cow.
Man Harold.
Man, he is on fire.
As it is oftentimes with lawn bowls, I
Oh.
told his lead, he says, which one's the correct shot? I told him, the guy on the mat
Yeah.
knows that.
Yeah.
Whatever he's confident in,
That's right.
Well,
All
go
right,
get him,
boys,
Charlie.
I gotta go finish my game.
Go get a medal. Another one
Try.
to add to the collection.
Try.
Oh, Michael would not be happy with that at all.
but
Okay.
come home right
Okay.
afterwards.
I gotta go bowl right now.
Okay. Have fun, sweetie.
Thanks.
He's one of the most consistent bowlers in the country. So misses like that do not come out of his hand very often. I'm sure he'll right the ship on this one. Let me fix the end here. We're actually playing. No, we are playing end 4. Okay, we're good. Oh, what an effort by Michael. Probably deserved better with that one. Actually, kind of made the shot a little harder. And we haven't lost Smithy, everyone. He's just trying to figure out his sound effects because
I'm working on it.
he really wants them. It could have been, yeah, it's probably Scott Roberts. He probably disabled him permanently. So, oh, there's something.
Oh, we're getting somewhere.
That's not the one.
All right.
It's not.
I just gotta need to change which ones it is. Wait, hang on. I'm almost there, folks.
See this?
That's not what I did. No, that was on the wrong spot there.
Bear with us, folks. We're just
Still working on it.
putting the soundboard. I'll focus on the game here.
Yeah, you focus on the game. I'll focus on the fun. And
So I
pretty
believe
soon
that
we'll
was
put
a-
those two together.
That was another one for Harold's combination.
Oh man.
And we're at 6-1 all of a sudden. It's not.
How many ends we played there? 4, 5.
We're going into the 5th end here. Obviously, no reason to panic for Bill and Michael yet, but 6-1 is not how you want to start the final. And, you know, the semifinal, like Smithy was telling everyone, we started out this way against Charlie as well, and Charlie clawed his way back. So, for all of our viewers' sake, we would like to see a comeback and have a close game. Those are the most exciting. Oh,
Large robot. How do I just change these guys right here?
well, Tony Scott tuning in from Aussie. How you going, Uncle T?
There you go.
Thank you very much for tuning in. He said good morning. It's morning for you.
Hey folks, I
Uh-oh,
think we got something.
Smithy found it. And he's applauding himself. Look at that.
Well, you know.
And you know what? I want to throw it out there to everyone tuning in. Let us know what you think about the sound effects, because it is a little controversial in the circles around here. Smithy loves them. I like some of them. I don't like all of them. Some people really dislike them.
Yeah, well, I think that the ones that cheer people on are, you know, probably the
The
ones that are
music's
not
good.
controversial.
The music one. That one.
There we go. Hello, folks. Here we are. We're here live at the 2025 Southwest Open Men's Pairs Final. And we've got Michael Siddall and Bill Broltz, who are currently losing by 5 shots on the 6th end. We've got, I forgot their names.
Harold Krasner and Brian.
Harold and Brian.
Yeah, I probably destroyed his last name, so I don't think I'm going to try to say it anymore. I'll stick with Brian.
Mm-hmm.
That one I can say.
Yeah, it had the controversial start. It's just a little...
And Smithy, did you watch any of the U.S. Open commentary that I was doing with Scott Roberts?
I don't think so.
So one of the funny things there is my struggles with the word uncharacteristically.
You've been practicing, it sounds
I
like.
have, yeah.
You say it a little slow.
Well, because I have to say character, uncharacteristically. Get the word character out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try to maybe keep an eye on that 3-4 game, Charlie against Abe.
Oh yeah, we could report on that. Maybe we could take a look at the stream on the other in case somebody isn't streaming both games, we could just give them a check-in on the women's. I'd like to see that too. So let's see if I can find
Oh, there you
that.
go. Good idea, Smith.
Yeah. All right. Looks like Bill's holding shot. That's good. And has a little position in the back.
Yep, but here comes Magic Harold. Let's see what he's got for us this time.
He can't keep this up. I mean, nobody can usually keep up this level of bowls that he's been playing.
He's got another one back there. At some point, Michael's going to want to think about those, but probably not yet. This rink does seem to be playing pretty good. I'm really glad we moved it in a tick. I won't be around for this. Oh, great bowl. Michael said, oh, there you go. Great shot. Great shot, Michael. Yeah, I won't be here for the singles, so you won't have to hear me commentate that one. Hopefully we'll get some help and someone will be in for that.
This looks a little light. I'm not sure, but it's just me thinking out loud.
Yeah, a little light and tight. Yeah, beautiful weather. We had a rainy day for the first day of the fours. That was interesting.
Oh, that was cold.
It was, and then it was cold for the finals day
Rainy
too.
and cold and windy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Michael said it. Got a little too wide there, but luckily he wasn't up either. I hate when you waste good weight, as they say. And
Well, let's see what happens here. He's probably going to the
I would.
A lot of catchers back there.
And he's not far away, I don't think. He's very close with this, Smithy.
my.
Very
Oh,
close.
my.
He's gonna get something out of that, I think. Ooh, I think he might still be down one.
Did I give him the horn too early?
Maybe. I mean, uh-oh.
We lose our broadcast again? Jeez.
No, we're back.
Oh, good. I was going to go all robot on you. Okay.
We're back. We're back. No, none of the voices. Jerry Knott says, hi, Scotty and Frankie. Keep up the good work, but this isn't Scotty and Frankie.
Scotty and Frankie. Who's that?
They did the fours. Scotty Marzoni and Frankie Napoli.
Do we sound like Scotty and Frankie? That's
No,
odd.
we don't.
We must.
We do not.
Should we turn our volume up a little bit so they can hear us? Maybe they
Oh,
can't.
they
maybe
can
they
hear
can't
us.
really hear us.
They can hear us all right. Yeah, and sorry if we're having any connectivity issues, guys. My phone, I've seen the
Am I
wheels
talking like a
turn on.
game show host? Which one am I? Am I Scotty?
Well, what happened here? I think it's one to Michael and Bill from our angle.
Mm-hmm.
Brian says he's not going to give it up that easy, though.
Mm.
It doesn't look that close from the camera angle, but it can be deceiving sometimes.
Yeah.
Touch the
Oh. Uh-oh.
He did.
He did?
One, oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, he gave up.
He just didn't want to.
He was feeling nervous, shaky, something. Well, what the heck's going on? Didn't they just pull the string out?
One to Michael and Bill.
Hmm.
All right, well, 2-6 is a lot different than 7-1.
Yeah.
As we go into the sixth end of 18. This men's pairs final at the Southwest Open. And I would love to go on and thank our sponsors, but we don't have any for this broadcast. So if you're out there and you have a company in the Lawn Bowls arena, or any other company for that matter, and you're watching and you want to get a little exposure on our broadcast, just reach out to Bowls USA, let us know, and we'd love to throw your logo up there and tell everyone about you.
Yeah, and it would sound like this. Hey, go to,
Goldland Barbecue.
Yep.
San Luis Obispo. Oh, wait,
how about
that's not
Tom?
bad.
I'll say Tommy's Burgers. It's been around for like 70 years, and it's my favorite lunch here. Thanks, Tommy's.
See? Look at Steve Smith doing personalized plugs for your company. So reach out to us. Let's see how good my pan tilt zoom thing's working here. If I can.
You got pan, tilt, and zoom, huh?
No, doesn't seem like I do right now.
What?
Well, we moved the rink in, so we're a little further away than
Oh,
normal.
you're too far away from the remote door?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
But that's why we have 4
Looks like-
cameras, so we can go to this angle.
Bill's Bowl's a little far away for that to work also.
All right, Brian Dedman watching from Cambria. Hey, Brian. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Thanks, Brian. Tell your friends. Get on here.
Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your dogs, tell your cats.
It's gonna be epic. No, it doesn't look like it right now, but it will be.
Yeah, these first 2 bowls were far from epic, but they're in the final. You'd expect that they would
They're-
adjust it.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if there's any shots that show how windy it is here, but there's some probably 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts blowing across, and it's not continuous, so it can be tricky sometimes out there.
Yeah, and it is a crosswind. It sort of swirls around a bit. Right now it's at their back. Sometimes it's sideways, sometimes it's behind them, sometimes they're into it. So it's,
Bill made a big adjustment. Did he switch hands? Yeah, I think he did.
Brian made a nice little adjustment himself. See if you can see some of this head. We can't really see much with this angle, sorry folks. We do need to get these remotes. I wish they had just a little more range. But, you know what we can do?
Oh.
We
Can you drag it down too?
That one, yes, I can.
Oh, now you're tilting.
We're panning, we're tilting,
Panning
we're
and
zooming.
tilting. Woo!
Panning and tilting and zooming.
Let's go.
All right, and someone, Chowdhury Shaquille. That's hope I didn't hack that up too bad. Says tune in from New York. So
All right.
thank you for tuning in and watching some lawn bowls here in the Southwest Division in beautiful Long Beach, California. Watch these skips walk up to the mat here.
Yeah.
Michael Siddall on the left, Harold Krasner on the right on your screen. Both got some very stylish hats on.
I guess it depends on which circle you run in.
What your definition of stylish is?
Well,
We'll see his bowl come in here, and
that's a good angle right here.
yeah, is it up? Is the question. It
No,
looks like it's gonna fall
no.
over.
Actually, when you look at the head from here, the camera is very flattering. I would say that's a good 5 feet in front.
Yeah, and Harold looks to be a bit quick with this one.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot quick, actually. Might be going all the way. Kerr plunk, yep, went all the way. Bring back to this angle for you so you can kind of see what's going on. See it how we see it here. And see if Michael makes an adjustment with this.
Nope, it looks like it right next to the other one.
Yeah. So he's probably feeling that wind to his back, thinking it's going to help him out a little more than it did. We'll assume that he'll
You think the cameras are making him nervous?
No. We played in the pairs final last year. That was his first experience with being on a live stream, and he said it got into his head a little bit, but we played in the fours final 2 days later, and he said it was totally fine. So
Okay. There's some people, people watching.
don't mess with that thing.
It's just in front of the screen.
Well, Michael, uncharacteristically,
Oh wow!
dropping short 3 times, so
Yes.
you're disappointed with that. But
giving
the good news is he's holding shots still.
Yeah.
Or Bill is. See what Harold can do.
He should be coming after that bull with a little bit of weight. I'll tell you that.
He's got some weight,
Yeah.
but he does not have the bull.
No.
One to Bill Brault and Michael Siddall. 3-6.
Huh? Pulling back, making the
Pull back
making
on that
the
angle.
excitement builds.
Yeah, it's like I
know
almost
this one.
expect.
Oh, that's like brilliant. Is that what the chimes are supposed to be? Huh?
So yeah, I'm almost expecting a classic finish here, just because of all the classic finishes we've seen today. Comebacks, exciting finishes, big shots. So I
turn my mic
I
down.
expect it. Yeah, like Smithy was saying, there is a bit of wind here, so forgive the sound on the mic. But
If it gets too windy, just let us know. We still connected here?
yes, we are.
All right.
Oh, we were.
Anybody out there?
Yep, they're out there.
Can you hear us? Testing.
Yeah, let
testing.
us know how it's going for you guys. On my phone, I am getting the wheel connectivity wheel spinning a little bit. So
You got battery? Is this whole thing running off of your phone?
no,
I mean, we're streaming off your phone.
no,
All right.
we're going off the iPad here. And the good news is we are recording this, so if there's ever any hiccups with the live feed, don't worry, it'll be on there. Later. So Billy with two good openers here. Actually moved it further away from his first bowl, the second one. Brian is just ducking under and across. Billy's going to switch over. Michael says, yep, play your forehand. He's a lefty, so his forehand. Billy does, I think, prefer his backhand. I've seen in the past, but he can play both.
It looks like we have the last end. Well, so we have Ann Nunes playing in the finals.
Oh, is that
Yes.
tuning into the
This is might be the last bowl.
playing 18?
10 to 11. Nunes and Bell have 10. Gallo and Markison have 11.
Wow.
They're playing the 18th end.
Well, you tuned
And
in at a
I'm not
very
sure
good
who's
time.
holding. I think they must be holding one. Ann Nunes must be holding one, drawing for second shot. And Nunes' shot is off. She's trying to reach the bowl. Oh, maybe too heavy.
Game over?
No, I think there might be one more bowl each, but maybe not. I'm not sure. But it's a tie right now. It'll be 11-11.
Michael stepping up on the mat. And apologies if we're having a little bit of problem with connection here, folks.
We're still not connecting.
I think it's coming off and on is what I'm seeing on my phone. But let us know. Shoot us a comment.
Yeah, let us know if this thing's working. Oh wait, now it says currently watching end 14. Oh, they're playing. Look at this.
Oh, playing 18 ends. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the on their scoreboard it says playing 18. That's to tell viewers. Anyway, they're on the 14. 10 to 11. Close game for Bill Brault's wife and world champion.
Well, Harold is on the jack again. Michael trying to get off that edge. Oh, unlucky. We're on the Verizon 5G hotspot here, and it seems to be a little bit
Shite.
a little sketchy. It's not giving us the full connectivity. I tested it the other day, and it seemed like it was doing just fine.
I'm gonna move it away from the electronics. Maybe if you set it out there, maybe away from, or over here, just away from as many wires as possible. That usually helps with.
All that kind of stuff. Trying not to mess this thing up. There we go. Let's put it way over here.
Yeah, that might help.
Good idea, Stevie. All right, what do we got going here? Michael just passing through there.
Looks like we might have just connected back. It was frozen. Now it's frozen again. We're stuttering. Oh, let's see. Come on. Is it trying to catch up? It looks like it's trying to catch up, maybe. I don't know.
Didn't like being moved there.
Maybe it did.
Harold's bull coming into the head here, and he's just under.
It's not streaming.
So apologies, folks, if we're having a little connectivity issue here. I think maybe we should have got the Starlink out.
It's not too bad. It's just a plug and play, right? Is it the mini?
It's
Is it the Starlink mini?
the problem is you got to connect all. You got to go around and we'd have to disconnect our stream and kind of start over. So we don't want to
No,
do that.
no, we're moving now. Everything's looking live. Yeah, it's looking like rolling. Let's see. It could have just needed to be moved and to catch up because
And I'm not sure how many that was there for Harold and Brian.
I don't think we should ask Michael. So we'll leave him alone.
Verified 2 points, so
All right.
moves
Ask
to
the
8.
players during the game. Maybe you got special relationship.
Yeah, nothing's gonna throw Michael off.
Comes Billy with a bowl.
Great shot, Bill Brawl.
There he goes. What we need there. Oh, missed it. No applause, no nothing. Silence.
Well, we told him good shot.
Yeah.
Just passing by a little quick.
This thing over.
Oh, Billy, another good ball here. Just passing by a little bit. Very good home.
Michael said a yard, but I would say that's what it looks like on TV.
Appears to me on my phone that we're having a little bit of a connectivity issue still, so our apologies, folks.
Let's see.
We will work on getting these reposted later.
You're on the Bulls USA.
Correct. Bulls USA Facebook page. Billy can repeat the formula here. He's holding 2. Just passing by a little. I think it's working on catching up with us.
Yeah, it's definitely behind, huh? But it's it's connected again. So I mean, it's connected. So why is it so far behind? Oh, yeah, that just jumped. Just jumped alive. Oh, no, it's jumping around. What the hell's going on?
Well,
All right,
forgive us, folks.
Yeah,
bug here with
I think it's going to catch up though. It seems like it's
working.
it's trying.
It's working on it. All right, Harold, what do you got for us this time?
Watching from Sydney.
It's Harold for
Hi Vince from Sydney. Sorry about I don't know what's going on. Maybe we should try moving that to somewhere else. Yeah, signal is dead there, man. Let's try moving it on this end and see if it does anything. Or reset it or something. I don't know. Is there a way to read the signal? What does the signal say on that?
could be that it got too hot.
Sitting in the sun or something?
Yeah.
Can we?
It's in the shade now.
Does it have a show how much the signal is though?
Cool.
Well, maybe it's not strong enough to even stream.
It'll cool down.
I think we should try to just release it because it's so far behind.
All right. Well, Bill and Michael got a one there.
But we're not even. If we're talking live and they're watching this,
No, it matches this. All right. so
hopefully this is just whatever it's streaming, it's just going to catch up because it does seem to like skip ahead a little bit. So maybe once it gets there, it'll be all caught up.
We might need to move these umbrellas a little bit just to get ourselves a little more shade. So
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. So.
well, bear with us, folks. We're gonna keep these umbrellas moved to get ourselves a little more shade. So our electronics don't overheat. We'll be right back with you.
Oh, can't move that.
Watch your camera on this side.
Hold on, let me just pick it up.
How far back do you want it? Is that
Just,
good?
we're trying to get all that stuff. I guess the camera needs it too, but
Got it.
Back. Nope, not plugged. Don't hear anything now. Testing, testing, testing. We're back, folks. And Billy just came in and chopped one of the shots out. So it's just a one now.
just a tight little head forming up here.
Just to blow up. Give Mike something to play with. Chop live for 3 maybe.
So yeah, it's always a trick doing this live streaming stuff, and now I learned keep the hot spot out of the sun. Hot spot doesn't like getting too hot. As it cools down, it seems like it might be catching up for us. So we'll just keep plugging away here.
What end is this thing's on 8, so we'll see if it catches up pretty soon. Looks like it might be getting close. Sorry, but Gordy's watching. Yeah, Gordon Fall calling from the.
Gordon Fall.
Yeah, I think he's at his summer cabin fishing every single day. They stock his lake with 6,000 trout, and there's only like 150 fishermen there.
Wow, so they just slay
He
it.
he catches like a limit every single day. I told him he should open a fish market. Alright, I'm waiting for
Fireworks.
waiting for Michael to start making something happen here. He's a special bowler.
Expect greatness all the time.
Expect greatness.
holes left, so he's going to have more than one look at it, more than likely.
Can use Billy to come down on the shot pole if he's a little wide. He's kind of send it in the neighborhood.
Boy, he's close.
That's exactly what I was
There we
talking
go.
about. Hello, it didn't hit it hard enough. But if thrown it a little harder, he might have got the 4 out of it.
He'll live with that. He'll live with a couple, maybe.
Maybe just one.
Harold's
I
sent
think
that one out a little
he's
too
got to try
wide.
to figure out how to get that bull out again. It's still worth. It's worth 5 if he chops it through, but.
Well, it is pretty funny. The hot spot got too hot.
Yeah. He's playing the other side, and he's
sit
gonna.
it through,
And he's
yeah.
playing just exactly what I was thinking. You got to try to
It's a back
Chop.
bowl if he misses.
chop that sucker out of there.
This could be the fireworks we were waiting for. Let's see. It's off, and he does not hate it. A little bit
Just a
wide.
little bit wide. Oh, that looks like we're just about caught up. Let's see if it's stopped stuttering on us.
Yeah, we sure hope it does. Yeah, I think we're catching up. We're getting a lot of likes.
Oh, wee. I think it might still be there.
One more for Michael Siddall and Bill Brault. We got an 8-5 game now. And we go into N10 of 18 of this pair's final. Come on, Finn. Let's get some.
We need a better signal.
It's coming. As that thing cools down, it seems to be doing a little better. So, my apologies. I left it in the sun a little too long. The hot spot got too hot.
Ironic, isn't it?
Ooh, Abe Pinella over on the other rink just dragging the jack.
It's ironic.
It is. It's a hot spot. And you don't want to.
Get-
It doesn't want to be hot.
She called something else.
Yeah, the don't get it too
Don't
hot
get it too
spot.
hot.
I'll put a little. I'll get the label maker out and put that on the back of it. The don't get it too hot spot.
Yeah, you probably need to. It's a little narrow there.
Billy's turned it on a little bit here in the last few ends, and he and Michael have crawled their way back to 5-8.
Should have brought some binoculars. I could read the boards from here.
Billy with another good.
He's staring it down,
here.
isn't he? He's staring it down. Oh, almost
just a glance.
Almost deli sliced it.
Yeah, we're doing a lot better now with the.
Yeah, it looks live. I'm watching it on the TV and live.
Yeah, Matt Clark. Thanks for letting us know. He says the picture on this end is really lagging, missing heaps of frames, only getting 1 to 3 frames every 3 to 5 seconds. And yeah, we figured out that our hotspot got too hot, Matt. So it's cooling down, and it seems like we're catching up here. So
Doesn't really look like it. Pretend like it's live.
yeah, we will persist and keep on going. Billy Brault, what a great bowl, Bill.
But next time we're gonna. I mean, what do you mean you have to reprogram to get the? Or each camera or something linked to something, or can't you just go at the Wi-Fi connected to that and then?
Now all the cameras are linked to the same Wi-Fi.
So you'd have to change each
Turn it
camera.
all off, reconnect, redo.
Yeah.
So there are some fixes for this. There's a
But we definitely
oh,
want
what a shot, Brian! What a shot!
Hey, let the professionals do it.
But yeah, there are ways around this. You can get a backup sort of signal. There's a
Well,
program.
you have Starlink. We just next time we do it, we'll set
Yeah,
set it
we'll
all
start
up with the
with-
the
start with
Wi-Fi Starlink. Yeah. I mean, I have a Starlink Mini. It gets 100 megabits everywhere.
Yeah, so I think we'll use that as our
Is it-
our default.
Is
and,
yours the small one or is it the big one?
It's a little bit bigger.
Because the small one's kind of cool. It's actually the Wi-Fi and everything all in one.
Oh, here comes Michael. He's a little under the line with this one. Just stuck me under. His weight was pretty good.
I don't know if my weight would be like that if I was down too.
Well, Harold doesn't mind this one yet. For good reason too. This looks like a really good bowl. Oh,
Oops, wrong one.
he sure has framed it up though. Pretty nice sized target for someone of Michael's ability. Very close with this.
That's the weight I was talking about.
Well, he gets a second shot out of
Much
it.
better.
Much better. Yeah, nice shot. Take a little deep breath. Okay, good. Now I'm not going to go down a bunch. And it says, get Michael's bolt out of there. So it stands in our way. Here we go. Now we can see what's going on. Harold's not too far away with this one. It is going to pass through. But really good effort. And it ends up in a good home near the tee in the back.
Not a problem, sorry about it. It's not a problem. I'll take what you
So these guys,
Should've washed my hands.
there we go. Mount, thanks, Billy.
No, I'm good.
I would suspect Michael will be very close with this one. It's not much has changed. He's pretty good at repeating the formula usually. He did, but it was just a blade high. Good weight for it.
Michael holding.
Still holding one here. And yeah, you're sticking around for the singles, right, Steve?
Yeah, I'll be here.
I got a long drive home tonight. Long lonely drive home.
All the way up to, what is it now?
Los Osos, California.
Yeah, where is that? It's
That's-
north of Santa Barbara?
Yeah.
And where's
it's
Hearst
San
Castle or
Luis
something?
Obispo area. About an hour and a half north of Santa Barbara. One more for Harold and Brian there. Oop. Okay. Take them up to 9-5 after 11 ends.
Looks like people are complaining about the crappy picture.
Nothing we can do about it now.
1,000 views.
There you go, bro.
Yeah, there's some people interested. All right. I didn't see how many's on, how many's watching right now, but 1,000 views. They probably clicked on and went, wow, this laggy picture.
Well, I think it is improved since we got the hotspot out of the sun. It's back in the sun. Yeah, it overheated and
Well, it's just jumping all around.
affected its performance.
It's not quick. It's not catching up. It's flipping choppy.
Great start from Brian there. check in on that women's pairs final?
Yeah. You can do that right now. Could check some scores over there too. Sounds like something's on fire around here.
Something's going on. Let's see if Billy can adjust that line and keep similar weight. He'd be pretty happy, but drop some of the weight. That one. Fine. With that jack, he'd be pretty happy.
A
Ooh.
little touch. Maybe a little better.
Billy makes
With the
correction
answer.
with a great bowl. Well done, Billy. We knew you could do it.
It wasn't really a 3-air horn shot, but
Well, after his first two.
yeah. I mean, resetting that thing might actually make a difference. You just turn it off and turn it back on. Because it's been pretty unwatchable.
Oh, Harold, what's he got for us here? He really misses by much.
There's a lot of danger in the back there. Danger going 4 down. That's the problem when your lead doesn't get anything behind the jack.
Yeah. Michael's played a really good bowl here. Tucks in just behind.
Beauty.
Nice bowl, Michael. A little trigger happy there.
Yeah. I was trying to turn it off. I forgot that you can't turn off the air horn. It
Harold.
just-
Will this turn and
Harold.
drop in?
Nope.
Unlucky. That was a great attempt. Billy says, play it again, MS. Same bowl. Another shot. Touches the jack a little. That might be good for him. Don't do it too far, but
It's gonna be some NV, hopefully.
it's come up short, but he's hoping it'll have some nuisance value. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we got people tuning in from Tasmania, Canberra, Australia. We really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching our broadcast here. Sorry about the slow connectivity at times, but we're powering on. Everyone's looking at it very intently.
Are you saying that there's a replay of this that'll be without all the choppiness?
I believe so.
Is that something you guys have to upload, or is it just after it's done it'll play straight through?
I think after it's done, it'll play right through. Oh, did you see who won that game? It's over.
I'm sure they'll put it back up.
Well, the women's pairs finals come to a conclusion, and we just missed out on seeing who won it.
Hot Nate, sorry.
Okay, well, let's see. This is 2.
Oh, it was 19-10 was the final. Julia Gallo and somebody Marcuson,
Rachel.
Rachel Marcuson, have won the ladies.
Congratulations to Julia and Rachel.
Congratulations, ladies. Should talk about the getting rid of that split screen over there in the Southwest broadcast. It's not very pleasant to watch.
Well, this game is now just a 2-point difference.
There we go. Now I'll pay attention. Now we
Yeah.
got something to talk about. On the map.
A lot of excitement
Curious,
today.
he doesn't take a step if you watch his delivery.
Well, he takes a step, but then he stands there like that.
No, he just stands, and all he does is kind of rocks his body back and forth, but he doesn't move his feet when he delivers his ball, unlike about 99% of the rest of us.
He's a different type of guy.
Yeah, well,
Works for him.
yep, he's won a lot of titles with it. And there's people even doing the Bill Brault now.
Yeah, there's all kinds of variations of lawn bowls deliveries out there.
Mm-hmm.
The trick is doing it the same every time and being able to, if you put a bowl by the jack, being able to do it again.
Well, I mean, it does make a little bit of sense. If you take the step out completely, that's part of the delivery, and you can figure out how to feel the delivery without taking a step.
Great bowl here by Billy.
Whoa.
As Smithy is criticizing his delivery, he's just putting bowls right next to the jack. And
Not criticizing, I'm just pointing out the no, I'm not going to try that one. Unorthodox
there you go.
delivery. Uncharacteristically.
Uncharacteristically. I got it now. Oh, look at this.
Woo!
Bingo. Great shot. These bowls are so important when the other team's gaining momentum on you, making a comeback. They play a couple good ones, you answer right back, and it shows them that you're not going to let them back in easily.
Mr. Krasner has not missed very many shots today, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. That's why he's in the final. That's why we're over here commentating. Because we did miss shots.
Yes.
But, you know, it's been fours and pairs, so we can always just blame our teammates.
Well, yeah, it could be.
I'm not usually one to do that, though, but
I don't blame teammates, but as an explanation, in my fours, I was down 15 times when I went to the mat, and so that can wear a guy down a little bit. We did not have any success with that setup in our fours team, but pairs, I felt okay about my game. Lost to Robert Bisquiglio on Tide coming home this morning.
Michael Siddall, it's turning time. It looks a little...
Looks on top of the... Oh, it went around. I didn't think it was that high. Alright. It's a little rangefinder.
Yeah.
Nice little 4 back there for him. Oh, here goes the 4.
There goes the 4.
And there's just always an answer.
Let's see if Michael can chop this bowl out of the head. Hold a
And
couple.
sit in there.
Definitely wants to be reaching. Looks like if he's got the weight that I was thinking, he's probably not coming back.
He's
in
over
time.
it again.
No, he's coming.
Good,
It's
you got
coming.
it.
Oh,
wow.
wow. What a great effort, Michael.
For sure. I think he went the jack now. He can't chop the bowl out anymore because his bowl's behind it, so I think he's gonna have to try to drag the jack
Is exactly what he was asked. Just a little short.
and drag the jack here for 4. Chop lie the shot or drag the jack.
Billy says go the same weight again. Just bringing in that blade.
Chop lie the shot. Drag the jack.
This one looks, if it'll get back either. Doesn't
Like the
Okay.
first time.
Yeah.
Harry, you're about 2 feet short there. So just come on the inside of that with about 2 feet, you'll get the shot.
Partner says add 2 feet and you'll get the shot.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my.
Didn't make it far enough though, did it? No. One. Moves us to 10-7,
And here we are, folks, in the middle of the men's pairs final. Southwest Open Division 2025. Hello, I'm Steve Smith, here with my friend Lauren Dion.
howdy y'all, howdy y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for commentating with me, Smithy. It's always a pleasure to be in the booth with you. I like the fade out. It's nice when you fade it out.
Fade it out. It'd be nice if the freaking string wasn't all chopped up.
Yeah, sure would. Thanks for reminding me.
Here's the signal. You think it's the umbrella that's blocking the signal?
Sure hope not.
Because then it's going to be a hot spot again. Try it back up for you.
Banky tuning in. How you going, my friend? All is well. Milwaukee area.
You don't want to try to reset the hotspot, see if that works. Because it'll still be recording, right? Won't change that.
I don't know. Yeah, just still do that. We just gotta roll with what we got and hope for the best. At the very
Well, you
least.
can see what this is. All right. Well, let's see if there's maybe at least one person in the Peralt household that can celebrate tonight. Looks like Cam Newsom's going down pretty hard in the final.
Ooh, Billy.
1910. Billy sent it. They said, oh, no trombones.
Yeah. Billy did the old over and under here. Overcorrected. Brian chasing this one down.
As you should. No.
Billy's had an end like this before where he had two loose ones and then he seems like he's been fixing it with the third. So my prediction is he'll draw the shot.
Like I said, there's the fish that are flying on those flags. Sometimes they're flying like 20-mile-an-hour winds. Sometimes they're laying down. And they change directions too sometimes. It's very odd. With
Billy's really quick with this one.
a pace like this, the wind plays little games with you.
He does.
You throw into a wind gust and it goes right to the jack, and then the next time you throw the same weight and it goes right in the ditch. And then you can't figure out what it was. 'Cause
Exactly.
you don't feel the same wind on the mat as you feel down at the head. So you think you've lost control of your game, but it's just the wind playing with your head. That's what Long Beach is known for.
Yeah, it's usually windy here. Well, you would suspect that Harold and Michael will change what's going on down here.
And the only problem with that analysis that I made is it's not giving them much trouble.
Yeah, Harold and not have a problem with it.
Yeah, Brian and Harold are. Is it Brian?
Yeah.
Brian and Harold. Outbowling everybody so far. Everybody in the tournament. Obviously, you wouldn't beat them. All right, I'm gonna go check some scores on the other boards. See if I can give everybody an update on how the
we're
third place
yeah.
flight.
Interested in
third
the
place.
grudge match over there, the third place game.
Yeah.
Okay. kind of an important part of the game here. Michael didn't get that one off too smooth, but seems like it's a decent bowl.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it just didn't come out as smooth as they usually do for him. Typically, when that happens, he's on the result. Three.
This one ain't short.
You would expect it to be four with the way Harold plays.
Yeah. Oh, he's
But
in.
he's in the count, yeah.
Bill's giving a warning.
Yeah, I just said beat your ball down the green, please.
And then he wanted to skip.
Get that one off smoother. I know he's maybe short with this. Does he get down to the shot?
Oh yeah, he's got the shot. Oh my.
Wow, what a big bowl that was.
That was huge. That's the Michael Siddall we know.
Yeah. One to Michael Siddall and Bill Brault. What a big change of events that was. Jeez.
Yeah, that could have been a game. That could have been the end.
And Harold and Brian don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
10 to 8. There we go.
Yeah, that's better than 15-7
And we're
for the viewers too, if there are any left after our top. Hopefully it's playing a little better for them. But
yeah, we hope it is. Sorry, guys. We will continue to improve is our goal. It's not always easy with something called life getting in the way. So we're going into end 14 of 18 here. 5 ends to go. Michael and Bill down by 2. Harold and Brian starting to smell that victory, but long way from over. Right back. Really good start here. Nice pull to start and end there by Billy.
oh, sorry, I thought it was that one.
Smithy's gonna go check some scores, cruise around the grounds here, see what's going on with some of the other games. So you guys are stuck with me here for a moment. Really nice start there by Brian. Area with this one. Coming down to his weight, which looks like it might be a little overcooked. Still a great bowl nonetheless. So another catcher back there for he or Michael to trail it to. Brian would not want to be put one short here. If he could even trail it himself, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Very nice second shot here from Brian. Doesn't create a bigger target either, which is always important. See if Bill fixes the weight or the line. You don't want to fix both. It's the same weight and he brings it a little narrower. He could swallow the jack, but he did fix his weight. What a great shot. Yeah, really good shot there, Billy Brault. Brian didn't waste any time getting on the net to let his go. Didn't get one behind. Didn't hurt their cause altogether, but skips and leads crossover. Bill Brault's holding one. And so, yeah, we got the men's singles starting tomorrow. I think the women's singles as well will be starting, and you can catch their live stream on the Southwest's YouTube and Facebook page. We're going to do our best to try to stream the men's singles final. But like I said, I'm having to head out, so someone else will have to man the ship, and hopefully, oh, what a great shot from Michael Sedal. Wow. Buries the jack a little more too. That is a beautiful bowl. So we will aim to stream the men's singles final, but no promises. We'll keep you updated as we learn more in the next couple days, and hopefully someone steps up to the plate and can get you guys a stream of that. Michael can repeat the formula here. Tell you what, he's not too far away. He just slips around these. Oh, so close. He knew it too. He knew how close he was to that. It is in Harold's way though. So Harold didn't like it. He's gonna come have a look. Having a go. Oof. Barely missing. Great effort. Michael's got in store. If he can just pump his own up a roll or two, it would count as well, and they can actually take the lead in this game. The way it sits now, it'll be a tie game after this end. Harold will have something to say about that. So he didn't miss by much with the last one. If I was him, I'd probably try something similar. Brian says he thought he was a little too heavy with the first effort. This one might do something. Get something on there. Don't see the result. Brian was standing in the way, so. And he made a 2 out of it. Wow-wee, what a shot. So instead of a tie game, it's now 12-8. That was a huge shot in the context of the game, folks. So we get into 15 of 18. That's a 4-point difference. That was a game-changing shot right there, a 4-point swing. To say this is an important end for Michael and Bill to try to win, keep themselves in the hunt here. Harold Bride would be thinking this would be a good point to, as they say, twist the knife, sort of, get a couple here. It's going to make it very difficult for Michael and Bill to come back. So this is a very crucial end in this game. The rest of them most likely are, but as we proceed, but. Yeah, Michael and Bill need to score this end.
Stella!
We want to get past these two and cut it to one.
Got Smithy coming back into the box here with me. Do you see that shot, Smithy?
Missed it. What
Yeah,
happened?
so Michael and Bill were holding a pretty good 2. And looking like it was going to be a tie game. And Harold came in with a weighted shot and made a 2 out of it himself. Got a perfect result. So instead of it being 10-10, it's 12-8. At this point in the game, that is a big difference.
Harold Marshall. Guy's made every shot. I've watched him for a couple hours now, and I haven't seen him really give up an end.
Brian gets a clear road in here.
Oh, he put his hand up too early.
Sure did.
Are we getting live yet?
Well, I'm alive.
Oh yeah, I'm alive. Let's see what I need. Got some scores. Let's see if I can. Billy steadies himself. It's off. And away she goes.
Let's see it into the frame here. There it is. A little on the quick side, but
He's bowling very narrow bowls. Those Tiger teams
I'm thinking they are.
look like Dreamline XGs out there. They drift off when the wind's blowing and still backing out. It's a little spicy.
It is, but if he gets a piece of something like that.
Yeah, he did got a big piece.
Wow, that was well played.
The sound effects are down.
All right.
Yeah, still deserved it.
Got it pretty far away. Nope. So folks can't get the
No pan, no zoom.
no tilt. Is Billy gonna make it back in time? No. What a great effort, though. He really tried hard with that one. See how this head's shaping up. You can see our angle here.
Yep, getting a little serious. Running out of time. Down
Yeah,
4.
this is
Down 4 with 3 to play. Down 4 with 4 to play.
This is very crucial right here. I was telling folks out there, Smithy, while you're gone, that this is an end that Michael and Billy really, really, really need to win, because they drop a 2 here, and it's looking bleak.
So let's see.
Gareth Cole, let's go, Dad. Woohoo! He calls Michael Dad.
All right, I'm gonna give the viewing audience a update on the other flights.
Thank you,
As we watch
Smithy.
these 2 roll. I just checked the scoreboards. We got. Is that racing? I'm up for a second, but oh my!
It's in the count.
Yeah,
It's in the count.
Batuski. That's big trouble. All right. Second flight. We got Grant Shear, Chris Dodd fighting it out.
Oh, Michael, look at this shot. Is this the game changer that he needs?
Turning.
It's going to
Is
try.
it reaching?
It's very close. Wow.
Oh. Gotta be second, right? All right, now we can chop. Now we can
Yeah.
chop.
That's a big bowl. So Harold would probably switch his hand and play up to that. It appears. Let's see here. Yeah, switch his hand. He's trying to follow Michael in. Maybe chop that bowl out or remove the jack. Seems to be a little under the line, maybe, unless it just slips around that.
Chris Dodd and Tom Richardson are up on Grant Shear and Barry.
Barry Hayes.
Barry Hayes, sorry. Yeah, 14-8 right now, currently through 12. 14-8 through 12 for second flight. And that would be Chris Dodd.
Played pretty well against me in the last game. Took me and Terry out of the tournament. Luckily for all the fans out there.
He made a big comeback on me and won tied coming home yesterday. I had him on the ropes too. He made a big comeback on me.
They're the reigning U.S. Open pairs champions, so
Oh, well, that makes me feel better that I was tied coming home.
there you go.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Right, Harold's bowl is off. You'll see it in our screen here in a sec. He is interested in it. He's trying to will it to get around there.
It's not.
But it's a big nuisance for Michael. Yeah.
Come under it now. I put a little narrow under that, and it'll shoot right through the hole, maybe. All right, so second.
Alright, so he's switched Michael's shot. Michael's gonna play his backhand. Try to trail the jack to Bill's back bowls.
All right,
Card
here's
out.
the
Check his notes.
It's the third flight. That's Trenchel. Trenchel. It's the first name on that.
Chris Trenchel.
Chris Trenchel against Robert Bisquiglio. It might be Bisquiglio, but I like Squiggly. He's a lot of squiggly. All right, let's see.
Now, what's that third place game looking like? Charlie and Abe Pinnell.
There's currently, let me just check I took little photographs of the scoreboard, because I would never remember all of
Let's see, did Michael send this all the way? He's close. Very close. Let's watch it come into the head here. Oh, jeez.
Down one.
Down one, so definitely not over yet.
No, plenty of bowls left. All right, so the update is through 13, 17 to 10, Charlie. Charlie's putting the hurt on Abe right now, but Abe has the ability to make a comeback, so keep an
Still
eye on
time,
that one.
yeah.
But it's currently a beatdown. Oh, what's it say? Sorry, I just should have started with third, fourth place, but I started with second flight.
All good, brother.
It's because I've been going off the pictures of the charts that I took, so I can announce to all of our viewing audience. The viewing audience watching the men's Southwest Pairs Championship Finals. Michael Siddall and
Bill Brawl.
yeah, well, I know Michael Siddall and Bill Brawl with
Harold Krasner and
Yeah.
Brian.
Brian. What was his last name?
His name's Brian. Yeah, this is a must-win in. That's
Yep,
for sure.
Big moves. It looks like they gave him a little breathing room, so let's see if Billy can capitalize on that. It's about a yard in front. But can't quite tell from the picture angle. Up a little closer. Oh, are they reaching?
It doesn't appear to be reaching.
Oof.
Brian's gonna swap over to backhand now. It looks like.
He blocked himself and Billy. This doesn't look up either.
No, it sure doesn't.
Good time for the nerves to jump in if Bill Michael can just capitalize on that a little bit.
This is important to get there first for either lead. Get to their first happy skip. Billy looking here. Stuck in time.
Shot draw.
Look at this angle. See if we can.
Oh, there, finally found it. So that was a little delayed, but Chris Trenchel against Robert Basiglio. It was a 10-9 through 13. Very close. 10 for Chris and 9 for Robert. That is third flight.
Is Billy gonna promote the wrong team's bowl? He is. Right to the white.
Yikes.
That's not good for the Sadal Brault combination.
There's a little drag there for 2, and it's not too difficult. So hopefully that hand. It looks like that hand is bending, so Tiger should be able to reach around that front bowl and make something happen. Hopefully. If there's anybody I would want to make that shot at this point in the tournament, it would probably be Michael Sadal.
Yeah.
Steady bowler.
Talented player.
More pressure, better he gets.
Harold appears to like this one. Let's see how his weight is now.
It's a little skinny.
It's a little skinny, but it's gonna just no, don't get by.
Oh, actually,
See,
probably put it in position for the 2 seconds.
If Michael's gonna try to go around that, or is he gonna play a little weight underneath it? I think he might just have to play some weight under it.
I don't know whether that hand's been in enough.
Yeah,
I think he can
he's
come.
playing more weight.
I think he can come over it.
Gonna
Jack
hold?
in the ditch.
Is he gonna hold to the white?
Jack in the ditch.
Oh my gosh! Wow, what a great effort!
It's close.
I really thought he had that. See if Harold tries to twist the knife and add more to this count, or if he tries to get in the way.
Yeah, I gotta try to get in the head here. Yeah, he's gonna hit the pile again.
Sure is. Is he gonna get off the edge of it? Man, no.
Right,
Michael
now it's
gets
worth
this.
2. Yeah, now it's worth 2. He just gets the bowl.
Very close with his last one.
Change your thing. Too hard.
He's playing these shots with a lot of confidence this week. Says his weighted shots have been really on. So back him. He likes it.
There you go. That's what Bill says.
What a great shot. Michael Sadal, what a shot. He says, we're not going anywhere. Holding a pretty solid 2 here. Harold's got one bowl to try to cut this down and draw the shot. Brian says he has about 4 feet to draw the shot, so man, if his ability can do it, that's for sure.
He's played incredible today, and the last end of the Charlie Herbert nightmare on the extra end. This is exactly what he had to do.
Well, his lead did it. Lead's the one that drew the good one to the ditch. I don't know if that's going to make it. Not going to make it.
Run, Harold.
Billy said they're still holding 2, I think. Is what...
Definitely 2. Looks like 2. Just got to get around the 2 landmines on either side. Either side works. Play through the middle sounds a little.
See, this is a
I
very big bowl.
Yeah, I would choose to come out on the wide side around.
Get a 3 out of this. Get a 2-point game with 2 ends to play.
Back in the game.
Big shot he made putting that jack in the ditch. This has a chance, I think. Did he send it? No, he did not send it enough, I don't think.
2.
2? Okay. We'll go to 10. 3-point the difference. 2 ends to play.
And the excitement and tension builds. Alright, here we are. 4th flight update. And by the time you get this update, the game might be over, by the way. But here's the update anyway. Daniel Gorlick versus Russ Kindorf in the 4th flight. Check the picture of the scoreboard here somewhere.
2 ends left in this men's pairs final, Southwest Open 2025 in Long Beach, California. See what kind of excitement we got in store. If needs to say, again, Michael and Bill need to score here, because if they don't, it's going to be a big hill to climb to win it in the last lane and get at least 4 to tie it.
If I was a betting man, I would bet they get a 2 here. I watched. Let's see.
I'd back you up on that. I'd back them to score here, but it sort of seems like Michael and Harold are going back and forth on making these big shots, and Michael definitely had his turn last end. That was a humongous shot. So.
I'm really impressed at how steady, consistently steady, that Brian and Billy's got a line here.
That's a good ball. So that's pretty handy right there. That's their draws. Let's see if Brian can answer that. This one looks a little quick.
Spicy.
Michael's interested in this one. As he should be. Pretty handy. Tension's building. I can feel it. Harold's not saying it. No one's saying anything about this one. So. Harold's got a challenge on his hands here. See what Mr. Siddall has in store for us. To play. This would be down 5 with 3 to play. This would be a great comeback if they pulled it off. Similar situation with Charlie and tied it up coming home and couldn't finish the job. So let's see if Michael and Bill can do better than that. This looks like a pretty handy ball.
It's turning. It's coming down.
And it's going to get back to those.
It's in it to win it.
So Harold
Need a little
has.
jack movement to get that one in the camp, I think.
Harold doesn't like this one. Iron handsome.
He should. Since he's going for a kill.
Let's see if Michael can just tighten this up a little bit. If he can turn that jack around the corner, be holding a nice 3 or 4. That'd be what he's after. Doesn't hate it yet.
It's too heavy.
A little wide, a little heavy. See now what has in store. Giving up on this one yet.
It's pretty heavy.
He's really going for it. I don't know if I would be playing like this.
He might just be nervous. Maybe he saved it all up for the end of the finals because I haven't seen any from him so far.
He goes on this one. Not adding any pressure on Harold. Come have a look. I think they're down 2.
Harold plays that same way. Hits the jack.
Yeah, I mean,
Drag it right there.
At this
for,
point,
drag,
yeah,
drag it right there for 4, and that's it.
stay with that weight. Just don't miss wide. I mean, take one of them out, drag the jack, all kinds of stuff going on there.
Yeah, he drags the jack for 5 feet.
Yes.
So he's kind of going for the game right here. If that's what he's trying. Looks like he's too wide and too heavy again.
Yes.
See, if I was a gambling man, I might have won $2.
The other two. Okay, won the diff. 13-12. And 18 of 18.
Here we go, folks. The excitement builds. Can you feel it?
Just confirm with Michael. We got that score right, so looks like they're going to put the jack in a nice spot for us. We'll be able to watch this last in really well.
How about the megaphone? Can I use the megaphone?
No.
No megaphones?
Let's keep our normal voices.
Attention Kmart shoppers, no?
No thanks. All right, this is it, man. The final end of the final game. Men's pairs here. Billy is coming up short, but not
Not
yet.
terribly short.
Terribly short.
Yeah, it looks pretty terrible for me.
Yeah, this is when Brian started to shine in that semifinal. Was under the pressure. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
God, my ankles. Can't watch this.
I'm assuming you guys pulled that out, Charlie.
We did.
Yeah, well,
we
congratulations, Charlie
finished with
Herbert.
a couple of ends left.
Sawdry for getting third place in men's pairs here. I know he wished it was.
Were they
gold medal.
mathematically eliminated? Is that why?
Yes.
What was the final score?
It was 22 or 23-10.
23 to 10.
Maybe 22.
I guess Abe won't be making any trophies this.
Look at this.
Oh my! Wow.
Bill does not want to be short with this last bowl.
Or
Big
his
breath of
first
air out
two
of Billy.
either.
No, he didn't want to be short with those either. But
Gotta be through it.
to his credit, he's fixed it with his third quite often in this game.
Just
Need
need
a
a trail,
big
Billy.
here. I need a 1 to keep playing.
Michael.
Yeah.
Back roll.
Yeah, good thinking, Harold. He tells Brian to check one around the back. Wouldn't want to
I
make that
just
target
realized
too much bigger.
They set the jack.
He'll usually
Michael
follow.
just gotta-
These guys have been so consistent on placing a ball right where once they're holding, they play position. Fantastic. They don't take chances.
Yeah.
They don't try to build the head once they're holding a bubble and the ball is covered.
Holding game. There's some holes there, so.
They just need a 1 here. And then we'll get to watch 19 ends.
That's right. 19 of 18.
19 of 18. What's your 19?
19 full. That one's gonna
Well,
wake me up
what
screaming.
Michael has in store for us. He's dropped some bombs these last few ends.
That's I'm so bummed.
And his forehand is trying to draw around that front one with Billy's.
They get to play their shot, right? It's not like it's just one way.
Hasn't given up on it quite yet.
Is he underneath it?
Billy wrecked him. Yeah, that's
Hurts.
unfortunate. That, Billy's thinking, sorry, skipper.
Sometimes you just tell yourself it's not there, and you just let it go on your draw line, what you know is your draw line. And it is there,
Yeah, exactly.
right on your draw line, like you were hoping it wasn't.
So we've been saying this is a
What point
grandmother's
does
game
Michael
anymore.
think about attacking this?
Is that a true
Harold?
statement?
It looks like right now,
It's not.
Harold's trying to tuck that jack away.
it just has.
Did. He might have moved it over to an easier spot.
Yeah, under that, at least under that front blue one.
No. Brian, you're in our way, buddy.
Well, no, he wrecked on Billy's.
I'm asking you. Promotion's part of the equation, so how short?
Promotion, man. He's becoming under the blue one, right? With weight.
How short your roll is, Billy. Thank you.
He's looking for maybe an edge,
I'm
right?
not sure about that information. I thought maybe he was going to be playing
Maybe he wants
under the blue.
edge. Yeah, yeah.
Inside.
Yeah.
You got best back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
You
was
got best back.
Now we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Is he going to get the promotion he's looking
No,
for?
he's wide of everything, right?
Hmm.
It's coming down to this
Final
last
bowl.
bowl of Michael's. Harold's going to think about probably play a back bowl. I mean, they just get best back here would be my call.
Yeah, if he drags the jack with that weight, they can do
Make him
that.
play perfect lane.
I would get the best back. I don't know. He hasn't even seen that Billy has the best back bowl there.
All he's got to do is pluck the jack and game over.
He's back there. So is he thinking of putting something in his way instead? I disagree
You
with
try
that.
putting something
Just
in
want to
his
draw
eye.
another so he gets a bigger plus points.
There's a bonus check going out, I heard.
Who?
A bonus check.
A
To
bogus.
the winner, bonus for plus points on the final. It's a shootout.
There he goes. Look, he just figured it out.
Well, finally. Well, Harold does have last bowl. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that. So there's a lot of room
But still,
back there.
make,
Throwing that one in the
make
ditch.
Michael play the. Wow. He did that to me one day.
It's staying on.
Yeah, so Michael still has.
But that's not the kind of weight Michael plays.
Yeah, I know. He still has the weight to Billy, right?
Yeah,
He
pretty
can
much
play
the same weight he just threw.
narrower.
But yeah, under the blue one.
Is he looking to rest?
Regardless, this is not going to be easy
Will
for
Harold
Michael.
play his last ball? These are the questions.
Nearly just switch to the backhand and try to swallow the jack hole through that right to Billy's back bowl.
Michael's
Yep.
front ball is
A bit like
it's in
Charlie's
the way
shot
a
against
little
me.
bit, right?
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
I see
he's
that.
playing his
Doesn't
backhand.
have they been playing the other
Yeah.
hand? I think he is now, right? Yeah, I think he is. Not too much weight. Not a whole lot of weight.
Play it neat. Play it right.
It looks like he's firing.
Jack back to Billy's bowl. And it's off.
Can you tell he's not in his place?
Change.
They did, but then they decided on their own.
Billy sees it.
I believe.
That's it. Okay, your 2025 pairs champions, Harold Krasner and Brian. And, commiserations to Michael and Bill. Well done on making the final, getting second place. And, that's going to do it here for me and my cohort,
That's
Steve
it.
Smith.
We'll see you all next time.
And if you need me, I will be probably in traffic on the 405 or the 101 for the next few hours.
I'll be here all week.
All right.
All right, later.
See you, folks.